All right, guys. Before I pop the hood. I want to see. I know it's a Hemi, but I just want to. Yeah, it's a beauty too. 345 57 V8 Hemi, guys. Yeah, I don't know if anything looks like that. Looks like a new water pump. Oh, those look like new heads. For all I know, they could have just had a head job done. I don't know, but I will. All right, guys. So I now have the Magnum in the shop. This one they want me to simply run cam and crank relearn, but y'all know I'm nosy. I'm not just gonna simply do that. Of course, I'm gonna log in. I want to see DTC the codes. Okay, P0016 crankshaft, camshaft, timing misaligned. Okay, will a relearn repair that? That's possible. Okay, but I do, from my understanding, this procedure is this procedure is in most scan tools, so I don't know why the need to come, go to another facility. But this misfire code, I guess this would cause that. So I'm basically gonna do what I'm told, guys. Let me go into miscellaneous, and we're gonna, this option right here, cam crank relearn. So we're gonna click that. This function should be used anytime a repair has been made that requires the cam and crank relationship. All right, let me hit continue. Start engine. Let me go start the engine. All right, guys, so the car is running, but in order to reach this threshold, you have to be at a certain temperature. According to this, temperature has to be 158 degrees Fahrenheit. We're now sitting on 122, so I'm gonna let the car run and heat up and get to this point so it can automatically start the cam and crank relearn. Will this fix it? Will this repair it? I have no idea, guys. We're gonna find out. It could actually be out of time. But it's a Hemi, so that's a different timing strategy or setup. It's fairly simple if you ask me, but we'll see, guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys, as you can see, cam and crank relearn complete. Again, did that change anything? I don't know. I'm gonna go turn the light out and reset everything. We're gonna go drive it and we're gonna see what happened, guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys, I am on a test drive, guys. I'm test driving this Magnum. You remember the Magnum that they just came in and simply said they want cam and crank to be relearned. Only way to accomplish this, guys, is you have to have a scan tube, okay, or scan tube functions, and that is what we have here. Okay, now it came from another shop, so I assume the car got fixed at another shop. But if that was one last hurdle that shop could not accomplish, it may be time for that shop to invest in a scan tube that can do such. Guys, this is nothing more embarrassing than fixing a car and having to have it sent to another facility. That's crazy. But it happens. We get them all the time. Transmission, engines, everything. Now, I was skeptical about if this would take care of the problem, because y'all remember the check engine light was on at a P0016, I want to say. Cam and crank was misaligned, so I assumed, I don't know, they did a camshaft sensor or a crank sensor. Not sure what they did. My job was not to find out what they did. My job was merely to do what they requested. Okay, now, how much something like this costs? I get asked that all the time. I would say this, guys. The average shop would charge an hour to do anything computer related via flash programming or initializing a controller or updating a controller, or for this case, relearning things. There's a couple things on the car that can be relearned. The ETC, for once, if you replace an electronic throttle control, we used to call them throttle body. If you replace that, it has to be relearned. So if your scan tool will not do it, think twice before you replace the part. You will not be able to drive that car, guys. So verify if your scan tool can do this. I'm not sure if the old shop did this or not, but my point is, on this 4-mile test drive, I seem to be pretty much done. The car is holding up. The check engine light is not on. I'm sure it has went through the monitors. So I guess we finished. Like I say, I think they can only hit them up for an hour. Now, depending on what the facility that you took your car to, depending on what they charge per hour, that will dictate what you pay. Let's say if they charge $180 an hour labor, and they charge you 1 hour. Naturally, you will be looking at $180 plus tax. Okay, so shouldn't be no more than $200. Now, that's some shops. Every shop do not charge like that, and every shop labor rate is not $180. Some is a lot lower. So you got to ask these questions before you do anything. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm headed back to the shop, guys. I'm done with this vehicle. Like I say, my goal was not. I don't even know why I'm test driving it. For some reason, I just feel the need to drive to verify if what I did affected anything. It did have a rough idle to it. It felt like it was missing. Y'all saw the code, multiple cylinder misfire, but I guess if the cam and the crank sensor, or the physical cam and the crank is not on the same page, that could cause that. So one could argue this is essential, a procedure that's essentially need to be done. All right, so yes, guys, I'm back at the shop, guys. I'm done. That's all I have. Thanks for watching. Comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. All right. Wow, look at all the cars, guys. So we have had some uploads. All right, guys, I'll see you later. All right, guys, before I pop the hood. I want to see. I know it's a Hemi, but I just want to. Yeah, it's a beauty too. 345 57 V8 Hemi, guys. Yeah, I don't know if anything looks like a new water pump. Oh, those look like new heads. For all I know, they could have just had a head job done. I don't know, but I will. Whoa. Yes. Okay, you do. This looks like 2 new heads, guys. Yes, when you do something this internal, when you do 2 new heads, yes. Okay, this is the cam in block style, so, and of course the crankshaft's in the bottom of the engine, but yes, it doesn't matter. They all still need to be on the same page. So if he just had this done and this shop could not complete the task, it was wise and smart to bring it to, that even look like a new throttle body. But I didn't have to relearn ETC, just relearn cam and crank. So yes, guys, this is highly recommended. In fact, that could be a whole new engine, a whole new block motor, long block. All right, well, they got the last hurdle done. No wonder they can come in and be so forceful about what they want. I just want cam and crank relearn. Don't try to sell me nothing. He was on one of those tips. So you got what you want, buddy. Guys, that's all I have. Thanks for watching.